Tonight, Law & Order Thursday returns.
First-rate town, and all you ever notice are the ways it stretched too far. Well, it has been knocked down, but some of us are still left here between the scars. And when you look around, all you ever notice is you cannot see the stars. This is a first-rate town, a first-rate town, you know. You just can't see very far. You can never leave, 'cause they'll all it against me. You can never leave, 'cause they'll all it against me. You can never leave, 'cause they'll all it against me. You can never leave. When the last door closed, you packed your clothes and went back to Montreal. Said it was colder there, a chill hangs in the air, it helps you forget it all. You left an empty bookshelf that I didn't fill till fall. This is a first-rate town, a first-rate town, you know. You just don't see it at all. You can never leave, 'cause they'll all it against me. You can never leave, 'cause they'll all it against me. You can never leave, 'cause they'll all it against me. You can never leave. Well, it will fade as all things must. I loved you, but you didn't love me enough. Winter comes, the car will rust. I'll start it up, then always run a little rough. This is a first-rate town, and all you ever notice are the ways it stretched too far. They'll keep the death rates down, it's colder than a winter spent in defrosting cars. We talked a lot of leaving, didn't think you'd get that far. This is a first-rate town, a first-rate town, you know. You just can't see very far. Well, I've been waiting for all these years just to see you come back home. But each step that you took towards her, well, you took each one alone. And every time you said, my God, how is it up there on that throne? Well, I've been waiting undefeated just to hear you say that I'm not needed. I said I was an honest man, you said it wasn't at all, but I wanted it. Well, I think you're just afraid of the fall. You won't be there at all, no, you won't be there, and oh my God, I hope you're falling apart. My God, I hope you're falling if you won't. My God, I hope you're falling apart. It's gonna be the start of what you are.
And even when you lost your head of shame and so much gone, I stood beside you then and there until the gut was done.
And even when I lost myself in all of those tall trees, you took me down.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Valorant Varsity. Their week 1 game up against the Trailblazers is going to be an incredible match tonight, and it all starts right here. Welcome. My name is JD, or Corrupted SR71. Super excited to have every single one of you right here for the start of our Valorant season. Our Overwatch 2 season started just a day ago with a nice little win. So did our League of Legends season. So things are looking incredible for all of our teams. And speaking of all of our teams, before we get things started here tonight, let's take a look at our streaming schedule. Starting things off strong was our League of Legends team. A massive win for them this Monday as they go 1-0 in their Tier 2 league. Tuesday, Super Smash Bros. That will start next week. No stream from this week, but things look incredible over here for Smash Bros. It's going to be a great thing to watch. Overwatch 2, like I just said, had a great game last night at 6 p.m. They got a big win last night, so happy to see them in the winners column after week 1. Valorant here tonight in Tier 2. This varsity team looking to have a lot of fun this season, and it does start here tonight. Then Friday, join us for our first doubleheader of the season, headlined by Rocket League in that first slot at 6:30 p.m. and then capitalized by our newest game on the roster, Rainbow Six Siege at 7:30. At 7:30. Capitalizes a great week of streaming for us. No Saturday streams this semester, which I think is absolutely incredible. But great things out of the Mustangs for all 6 of our teams. A look at our streaming schedule for the semester, and obviously everything gets started next week with Super Smash Bros. Joining the mix on Tuesdays. But for now, we got five incredible streams set up for you guys. And of course, what you guys are all here for tonight for our Valorant. These guys have really put a lot into the season. A couple of new faces and a couple of returners. Let's take a look at our starting lineup for tonight. We don't have a starting lineup graphic as of yet. That will come in next week. But for now, I can read off the list. We've got Doki, Wizop, Earth, Yo, and Maidmar. Doki and Maidmar, both people on our team from the last couple of seasons. It's our 3rd season with a Valorant team, taking it to the semifinals, I believe, twice now. So hopefully everything looking good there for another great season. So we get things started against the Trailblazers. Wizop, Earth, and Yo. All 3 of them new members of the lineup. Super excited to see everything that they can bring to this incredible game of Valorant. Like I said before, I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to this game. Obviously, I'm learning. I played a little bit today, so I know a little bit about a few of the characters. Always correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. I'm always happy to see it. We got a couple of first-time chatters in chat. For those of you that have never watched a Mustang stream, just a little bit of housekeeping to get out of the way before this match begins. We do run our stream on a 3-minute delay. So when you guys are in chat, which I highly suggest that you guys do, please be active in chat. As you guys are active in our Twitch chat, it will take me some time to see your message and respond to it, even if I'm responding immediately. Really, it is going to be that 3 minutes. So don't expect your chat to be read immediately. I do go through chat. I do read those things. So I'm always excited to see what you guys post. And I know that the team does as well after their matches, but per league policy, we do have to run that 3-minute delay. That being said, this team is definitely ready to operate. These guys are definitely excited to be here tonight, and I'm excited for all of you guys to be here as we get our first varsity match out of the way. If you were here for last week's matchup with our JV team, they played really well. They're actually playing in a match right now, and we wish them the best of luck. Unfortunately, even if this match does end early, we're not able to view them here tonight. But obviously, things looking good for this incredible Mustangs team. I believe we're just moments away from getting this first match started. I believe we're going to Ascent first, a popular first map. But great things here to come. A lot of great people in chat. We got 2 first-time chatters, which I'm really happy to see. Great to have both of you guys in chat. We've also got Retro in chat, and I just saw a chat for someone who's already been a chatter, but excited to have everyone here for that. as we wait to get things started here in just 1 or 2 minutes. It seems like everyone is in this lobby as I peer over to my screen. For those of you that don't know, we are in a new place. We are in the Bluebell facility, though it doesn't look different behind me. Obviously, I've tried to give everything that I could an overhaul, but we got new screens on the left and right of me. We got better cameras in the middle, better microphones. So obviously, things are set up and in a great position. We hope that if things are too loud, if things are too quiet, you're able to call me out on that, as this setup is in constant flux. And I believe final picks and final bans are getting out of the way. They're kind of dealing with that over on the Valorant side on the screen to my left. But obviously in a great position here to start this match off fairly soon. These Mustangs are definitely ready for an incredible season. I hope you guys are too. I definitely see some love for me in the chat on the right, which I'm always happy to see. Thank you guys so much for all of that. And I'm really, really excited to get this season started with all of you for Valorant. Obviously, tomorrow for the first time, or for the second time, we'll stream some Rocket League. And we'll also be able to stream some Rainbow Six, which is something I'm also very excited. A similar mindset to Valorant, where I haven't played the game as much, but both those games, super excited. Get to see people, obviously a fan of Doki in chat. Though, yeah, he is in this game. I don't know why I blanked on him being in this game, but super excited to see him again, as well as Maidmar, who made his debut last season. So obviously good things to come as we wait to get this match started in hopefully just a second's time. And it looks like some of the final picks coming in right now. Just as I said, it does take a while to get these things set up and get things moving. So I'm just kind of waiting here to see how everything kind of pans out, kind of adjusting my setup as necessary. But obviously things in a great spot before the start of this match. If you guys are just joining us, welcome one, welcome all to the start of the Varsity Valorant season here in the, I believe, Tier 2 division of the NJCAAE. This team in their third season, having started last year. Super excited to see what these guys do as we get things started here in just a minute. Looks like we're kind of switching the sides here. Mustangs will be on the attacking end of a map I do not know yet. I believed it's Ascent, but I believe Ascent is going to be our second map of the night. So it looks like the Mustangs will be on the attacking side of whatever map they choose here for the first round. Should get things started here in a minute. I know I've said that 1 or 2 times, but it is looking like we'll get things started here in a second as we kind of move to get everything ready here. But happy to have everyone here in chat. Yeah. Not much more to say than that. I am super excited for this Valorant season to begin and get underway with these first couple of games. Last week, if you caught the JV team, an unfortunate loss there, but obviously this Valorant team ready to bounce back. It wasn't the varsity team that we saw last week, but obviously they're ready to bounce back on stream and get a win for the varsity squad. These guys are definitely in a good position right now, a very high-ranking team, though a little bit of a new team. Like I said before, we've got 3 new members, that being Wizop, Earth, and Yo. Maidmar and Doki are both people that have played before on this team and are definitely excited to be back and to show these 3 new players how it's done and how to play. But obviously, we will see just how well this team works together. I know they've been practicing together and having a lot of fun as a team. So we'll be able to see some really good times roll here in just a minute or 2. I believe... Sorry, I'm just looking at this chat and getting everything ready. So I apologize for me looking over here. Just looking at the rules a little bit as they get some clarification. And we'll get our third bans and picks in, and then we'll get this game started. Like I said before, these Mustangs are definitely ready to go. Some of these Mustangs have a lot of experience. I believe I'm looking here at some of the fun facts. Wizop, talking about he's played Valorant since beta, so obviously a very skilled player in that. Let's see, another fun fact here. Let's see. Yo is a cook, says that he can cook really well. Earth, let's see what Earth's is. Earth's haven't played all summer since, something happened to his setup, so he hasn't been playing a whole lot, but obviously excited to see him. And let's see what Maidmar has to say for his fun fact. Plays guitar more than he plays Valorant. I can definitely relate to that one. I play the guitar as well, but definitely excited to see Maidmar play Valorant, as he looked incredible last season. He currently sits Ascendant 3 currently. Earth sitting Diamond 2. Ascendant 2 as well out of Yo. And then I believe sitting Immortal 3 is Wizop. So obviously these guys are definitely pretty experienced at this game, sitting in the higher ranks. Looks like the first map we're going to go to is Bind. So hopefully I can stop vamping here in a minute and we'll get this game started. But obviously the Mustangs ready to go here. It seems like all maps have been picked. And it looks like we're going to be heading to Bind. Mustangs will be on the attacking end first. And I'm definitely excited to see them on the attacking end. It seemed to be a spot where they really thrived in the last couple of seasons. So hopefully they're able to keep that up here on the attack on Bind. Our first map of the varsity season. I'm so excited. And hopefully we get the Mustangs ready, we get the Trailblazers ready, and we'll get everything started in just 1 minute. As we are now just patiently waiting on the Mustangs and the Trailblazers to get everything sorted away and to get this game started, as I know they will any second now. Both teams are, well, as I'm confused about what's going on in chat. It looks like the Trailblazers are ready to go. The Mustangs haven't yet said that they're ready in the chat, as I am just waiting patiently to see what they do. As the Mustangs, I believe, are just waiting on the Trailblazers to confirm a little bit of rules. And then the Trailblazers said that they were ready, so the Mustangs should be ready as well. They are the owners of the server, so the Mustangs are the ones who start the match. So we're pretty much getting everything ready to go. As I believe it should just be another minute. And here we go. I was correct. Mustangs and Trailblazers get things started for the first varsity game of the season on Bind. Let's see who everybody chooses. Mustangs on the right side of your stream. On the attacking end first as they go for their picks. Cypher pick is in early for the Trailblazers. They know exactly who they're going with. Looks like a Brimstone, a Cypher, a few others for the Mustangs that I'm trying to remember names of. But obviously things are looking good for these Mustangs as we get things ready. Is that a KO pick? Maybe, maybe not. We got 5 seconds left before all the picks are in. Got a Brimstone pick, got a Phoenix pick, it looks like, out of the Trailblazers. And here we go. On the bind for the Mustangs, Wizop on Cypher, Earth on Sky, Maidmar on Gecko, Yo on Raze, and Doki on the newest one of the newest operators, Clove. Then on the other side, we got a Cypher, Phoenix, Raze, Brimstone, and another Sky pick. So two fairly different squads here. As we got some similar Sky picks and the Cypher pick. The Mustangs on the attacking end will look to take the first couple of rounds for themselves. Build a really nice, strong lead as they have in games past. We'll see what they're able to do. The round starts in about 15 seconds here. So for those of you that have never played the game of Valorant before or just watching a Mustang stream for the first time, this is 1st to 13. There could be there could be almost an unlimited amount of rounds with the way that overtime rules work, but we'll get to those rules when we get to them. Meanwhile, the Mustangs will start to move things forward here.
Here.
They're about to take their initial engagement onto A site. Earth leading the charge, but I think we got a pause? So it looks like we have a DC, a disconnection. So it looks like we're going to get to pause the game for a second before it even really begins. No one's really sure of what to do. We got a minute left in this round. I believe pauses can only take place after, in between rounds. That's at least what a few of them are saying.
Hawk out!
As Mustangs first to fall there.
Cage triggered.
And move things forward. Maidmar on point. Doki will enforce the fall to 3v5.
Last player standing.
Gets one. Looking for others. Not able to do it. And the defuse will go off. And even with the disconnection, the Mustangs will fall to 1-0. I think we might get a restart to the match just because of everything that went on, but I'm not 100% sure. They'll get the defuse. Trailblazers will get the first win here. As we will pause the game for a minute. And the Mustangs will take their time to get things set up. We'll see exactly what each team's able to do. So we now get further into this second round, kind of waiting on the last member of the Trailblazers to reconnect. We'll see what the Mustangs are able to do. Obviously, dropping round one, not exactly what you want. Stat lines through our first game. Please call me out if I'm not showing the stat lines, because I always forget. But obviously, things looking really good. I mean, don't really know how things look for the Mustangs. Obviously, dropping the first round, not the best look, but we'll see if they're able to get back into it as soon as this pause is over. So looks like we're going to restart here out of one of the Trailblazer players. So it's probably going to be another minute or two, which I apologize for. I know I'm not in control of it, and it's not even my team. But, you know, still, it's a little bit of boredom here. Not much to talk about as the season hasn't really started yet for any of these teams. As it looks like we might be heading back to lobby. Some fun in chat right now I see from Anthony and Retro. As it looks like we're going to restart the game so that the other player can connect. And as we wait to do things here, we'll bring it back to my screen. How do I DC? As we're just getting everything reset up now. Obviously not what we want out of the first game, but we'll all pull out and make sure that everyone can rejoin safely. I am going to take the stream to a little bit of a break. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes with some more Valorant, so stay right there. But as we get this technical situation sorted out, I'm going to bring the stream to a quick break.
Between, I conjured you an apparitioner, show you what we team.
The sun, the earth, the wind, the rain, and holding out for change. And all the snow you couldn't let go, you danced atop a train. I'll go wherever you go. 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 I'll go. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go.
All right, and welcome back. Again, I apologize. I posted this in chat, but obviously when I took the stream to break, I did not realize it was going to play a really loud sound. So I took that off, but I apologize for that. And it looks like we're going to go back to bind. Same exact teams. Obviously, things will get started here in a minute. Mustangs on the attacking end. Again, their lineup: Wiz Up on Cypher, Earth on Sky, Maidmar on Gecko, Yo on Raze, and Doki on Clove. And we'll see what the Mustangs are able to do. Their first game of the season restarts right about now, which I think is super exciting as we get things started here. Doki on that Clove pick, one of the newer operators in this game. A couple of really fun abilities. As we get things ready to go here for the first round. Mustangs ready to go, and laughing a little bit at chat because it seems like, obviously, like I said before, with this 3-minute delay, you guys are just hitting the break right now. As it looks like, yet again, we are in another pause. Will this game ever get started? I don't have an answer for this. It looks like Valorant is broken on this player's computer. I'm at a loss for words right now. I don't know what to say. As we get things started, I guess I'll just talk to chat, as it seems like you guys are a fan of the music that we played before. That is all music from the band Good Kid, because none of their music is copyrighted, which means on Twitch, it means on YouTube, Mustangs Esports. If you guys want to go back and rewatch VODs, probably not this one, if this game doesn't get played. But obviously, Good Kid is one of my favorite bands, and I'm really happy to be able to share their music with all of you. Good Kid ever watches this VOD, which I would find hilarious. One of my favorite bands of all time. I listen to them pretty much every day when I'm in the car, and obviously they're one of the only bands that I know of that are DMCA free, so I can play all of their music on stream. They recently released a lot of the songs that you guys are listening to, which are more acoustic versions of their songs. A couple of great features, which I absolutely love. But, you know, if this continues to pause for the next couple of minutes, I will probably send you back to their music, and hopefully no more Spotify ads, as I only have free Spotify because I'm an Apple Music user. I know they'll garner some hate in the chat, but I don't care. So we'll see how everything goes right now. It looks like Earth and who's the other one in that stare down? As it looks like the Mustangs have reconnected. Yo is back. As it looks like here we finally go. Mustangs ready. Mustangs ready. Trailblazers ready. Round one of the Mustangs season starts right about now. As immediately all of these Mustangs put themselves in a good position. Covering fire put down. Earth getting a couple of hits on him. So look to move things forward. Meanwhile, in this back room, Yo able to get the first kill of this match. Meanwhile, on the other end of things, Maidbar moving things around. They'll try to get the plant off. It's a 4v5 in the Mustangs' favor.
Spike's ticking. Thanks, little man.
So unfortunately, Earth will fall. So will whiz up, but that spike is planted.
Last player standing.
Maidbar, the last one standing, he will fall. And just like in the first round of the unplayed game, it looks like the Trailblazers will get the defuse off and get that first round victory up against the Mustangs. Definitely not how you want to start things for the Mustangs, but hopefully they will bounce back. A lot of great things that I saw, some great strategy plays, as well as just some great gameplay in this first round from the Mustangs. We'll see what they're able to do. Looking like they'll make their way over to that left-hand side towards B site. As this game is just in its infancy, a look at the stat line here. Mustangs only one kill in that first round. They'll look to up the stakes just a little bit here as they'll move things forward. Here we go into round two. Yo getting a couple of shots off there, or just one. Rest of the Mustangs on that left-hand side towards B site. Earth will get some shots off, seeing what he can do. Getting some good shots off, a little bit of damage there. Forced to switch sides. Earth looks to move things forwards onto B site. 3 out of 5 members of this Trailblazers team find themselves on B site. So we'll see exactly what they're all able to do. Couple of really nice shots off. So unfortunately, Earth will fall. I'll trigger the rest of the Mustangs to move things forward. Go. Able to grab one. Doki able to grab another. He'll move things forward. Maidbar gets the plant off. As the remaining members of the Trailblazers team make their way over to B site. Doki able to grab one. He'll look for more.
One enemy remaining.
With the flash in his eyes, Yo able to grab another. Wizop able to get through in the thrifty win for the Mustangs. Gives them a tie here in round 2. And I'm liking what I see in chat right now. People not flaming me as much for being an Apple Music listener. I don't think I would ever pay for SoundCloud Premium. I just don't know enough music on there. As here we go, round 3 begins. Mustangs find themselves all tied up with the Trailblazers here, looking to take their first lead of this semester. Making their presence known on A site.
Here.
There.
Nobody able to see anything, but they will get the plant off. On to A site. Meanwhile, Earth able to grab one. Yo able to grab another. Great shots out of him. Covering that back line off. Wizop able to grab another. It's a 2v4. Doki able to grab yet another one. Earth through the, what I can only assume is a little bit of a smoke there. Able to grab yet another kill. Puts the Mustangs up 2-1 over the Trailblazers. Yo, Doki, Wizop, and Earth, all 3 of them with some really nice kills. Maidbar yet to get on the board, but I assume that we'll see a little bit of that soon. Great moves from the Mustangs to put them up their first lead of this fall season. They're going to look to keep this lead and extend it. Mustangs now going towards A site yet again. Maidbar able to grab his first kill on the board. He'll move things forward. Wizop leading that team as far as humanly possible. Earth and Yo getting taken out there, unfortunately, but that spike has been planted. It's a 3v4, 3v2. Wizop able to grab one. Doki able to grab another.
Last player standing.
Wizop will unfortunately fall. They're going to look to try to get the defuse. Doki able to grab one, not able to grab another. They'll be able to get that defuse off, and the Mustangs will, or the Trailblazers will tie it all up at 2 through 4 rounds. Mustangs played that really well, but unfortunately not making the kills count. A couple of members of that Trailblazers team were sitting really low health-wise. Mustangs just not able to finish off the kills there, and that's pretty much what cost them the round. So hopefully here in round 5, Mustangs able to bounce back and regain the lead from the Trailblazers. It's going to be a war of attrition here tonight. Here we go, Mustangs looking like they're going to make a beeline towards B site. We're able to see one. Sees a camera with the Wizop. C goes through.
Cage triggered.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Get a couple of movements. Our first ultimate used as well.
You had your fun.
Doki will fall, but he'll come back up. Earth able to grab one. Mustangs make their way onto point. Gonna go all the way through here. Maidbar will fall. Doki will unfortunately fall there. Earth able to grab one. He'll look for more. C activates his ultimate. Mustangs going from two sides here. Earth and Wizop. It's a 2v3.
30
Mustangs
seconds
are going to look.
Last player standing.
Unfortunately, Wizop will fall. So will Earth. And the Trailblazers retake the lead here in round 5. Not much the Mustangs can do about that. A couple of really well-timed ultimates out of the Trailblazers to give them a nice little win. Mustangs still have 2 ultimates to use. Meanwhile, the Trailblazers only with 1.
Yes, this should do.
As we enter into round 6, a quick look at our stat lines here. Mustangs hoping to get back on the horse and get another round win under their belts. Yo, able to get in face of one of the Trailblazers and take him down. Mustangs trying to take A. Earth will unfortunately fall on that right-hand side. Mustangs make the full move over towards B. Yo, looking to grab the drop, not able to. He will fall.
Right there.
All 3 of the remaining Mustangs make their way through. It's a 4v3 advantage to the Trailblazers. Maidmar looking low, only 2 health out of him. He's not looking for a gunfight where anyone can really see him. He makes his way down. The rest of the Mustangs.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds to plant that spike. Wizop able to see one. He'll take him down. Switches out that gun.
On my wire.
I want these.
Spike has been planted. The Mustangs are going to look for every advantage they can, especially with one of their own so low. Fortunately, Maymar will fall there. Wizop able to grab one.
Last player standing.
Tagged.
Wizop the last one there. 4 health, looking for anything. You won't be able to find it. Will they be able to defuse in time? I believe the answer is a very strong yes. The Trailblazers will extend their lead to 2, the largest of the night so far. Let's hope it doesn't get much larger for the sake of the Mustangs. As we enter into round 7. Mustangs find themselves, like I just said, down by 2. But they've had a couple of really good rounds before a full buy out of the Mustangs. Means that they really mean business.
That goes there.
They will try to bring it back within 1.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Looking like the strategy calls to go over towards B site yet again. Attack it from multiple angles. Send one over towards A. And I stand corrected as the Mustangs now pour onto A. Yo, able to grab one. C moves out of the way of any adjacent fire. Great moves out of Yo as he'll move forwards.
Cage triggered.
Wizop able to catch one off guard.
Spike sticking. Thanks, little man. Sana.
Spike is down, and the Mustangs find themselves in an excellent position right now. Doki sees one. Yo sees another, able to take him down. Wizop looking like he might see one. Earth able to see another. As it looks like the Mustangs will be able to bring it into 1. Trailblazers gonna cut their losses and move out of the way. We might see an engagement here, though, as Earth can almost see one, moves into the path, and he will not be able to take them down. Yo able to see them, though. He'll get the headshot. It's a 3K out of Yo. The Mustangs put it back within one. It's currently 4-3 as we enter into round 8 right now. And again, the Mustangs find themselves in a great position as they'll look to take this momentum and move it forwards. Really move that Montco momentum. Mustangs once again going for that split strategy. Yo, able to get that one incredible pick over the right-hand side. Really gave them a leg up in the initial stages of this round, of last round. They'll look to do so yet again. As they will slowly move forward, looking to grab as much ult economy as possible. And again, looking like they're going to put a little bit more emphasis on B side after grabbing that ult, as it looks like 2 of the Mustangs will make their way back to the right.
Headshot.
Wizop will grab one, but it will cost them Earth. Wizop makes his way around. Kept to that ult point, moved things as far forward as possible. As it looks like the Trailblazers trying to make their way around.
Bomb buddy out.
All 5 of the Mustangs will make their way towards A. A little bit of a gunfight going on with the Cypher. Yo, able to complete the kill.
Cage trigger.
Yo, will fall. Doki looking for anything. Down 3 health.
Right here.
Currently on point. Wizop able to grab one. Wizop will grab another, and the Mustangs tie things up 4-4 on a little bit of a roll here. So the Mustangs are going to look to retake the lead. Put themselves in a good position going into round 10 as we start round 9.
This goes here.
Wizop looking really good. Doki as well, really well in that last round. Wizop makes his way around, trying to see everything that he can.
Got you.
Fortunately, Maidmar will fall there.
Fire in the hole.
Cage triggered.
Ultimate out of Doki. Not out of Doki. Out of Yo.
Get him.
Doki able to grab another, though. Earth able to grab one.
Blinded.
Earth will move forward. Unfortunately, he will fall there. Mustangs know where the final 2 members of this team, of the Trailblazers team are. They're going to look to take them down as quickly as humanly possible.
One enemy remaining.
Wizop through the smoke, able to grab one. So it looks like the final member of the Trailblazers will again concede this round. The Mustangs are going to look to get out of there as well. In just 1 minute, once they know the round is secure. Will the Mustangs be able to get out of there? Yes, they will. And a great round victory out of the Mustangs. They will retake the lead for the 2nd time this match. Things are so close this far into the match. Things are starting to look the Mustangs' way just a little bit. They'll look to continue this and build their lead. Largest lead of the night has been 2, and that was when the Trailblazers were up 4-2. Mustangs now have won the last 3 straight to bring it back to the lead. There's a little bit of a split strategy going on here, but it looks like the emphasis on A. Yo, once again, looks to make the strategy call, but unfortunately will not go his way this time. Doki will look to make his way out of there quickly and quietly. Meanwhile, on the other end of things, Might see Wizop get himself into a little bit of a fight. Doki as well makes his way around so slowly. All 4 of the remaining Mustangs make their way around super slowly. The emphasis onto B site now. Doki able to take out one. He evens the odds. Wizop will make his way around. Unfortunately, Earth will fall. So will Maidmar. Wizop gets some quick revenge, though. Doki able to grab one. He's looking for more.
Player standing.
And unfortunately, their Wizop will be the last one standing. It's a 2v1.
Camera taken out.
Wizop in the corner, one looking really low, but unfortunately, he will fall as it looks like the Trailblazers will retie things up. We're 5 apiece. They will be able to get this defuse off. 4.41 seconds left on the clock there. But again, the Mustangs still looking pretty good. Once again, we find ourselves tied. Mustangs are going to want to keep their lead or get back to a lead here, bring things to 6-5 here in round 11. Trailblazers are not going to want the Mustangs to do that. Again, we've been fairly even through these, well, we've been dead even through these first couple of rounds. It's really come down to some of those first engagements that we see, where we see Maidmar fall or Doki fall, things like that. Wizop and I believe Yo able to grab that first point as they make their way around.
Your trail.
Cage trigger.
Wizop makes his way onto site. He sees one, he takes one. The rest of the Mustangs make their way around. Wizop with another. Yo grabs one. Grabs one out. Oh, Maidmar able to grab another. It's a 3v2.
Last player standing.
Maidmar able to grab one. Maidmar looking for more off that ulting Phoenix. As they're going to get the defuse fully off. Maidmar looking to make an impact here. He'll get one. He'll be taken out by the other. The lead goes back to the Trailblazers. We have reached the last round before the swap. Mustangs will go on the defensive end after this round. They're going to look to end it on a high and retie things up. Both these teams have really gone back and forth here tonight. Lead back in the Trailblazers' hand. Definitely not firmly, though. Mustangs have one ultimate to use with Maidmar. We'll see how he's able to use it. Mustangs looking like they're going to make a full push over towards A.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
A lot of ultimates. Mustangs not able to make that one count. But they will be able to get the plant on A off.
Satchel out.
Maidmar, Wizop, and Yo able to grab one. Wizop able to grab another. He'll grab a 3K. Doki grabs the last one, and the Mustangs end the first half of this game on a high. They'll retie. We are 6-6. Mustangs now on the defensive end, like I just said, and hoping to make this count as much as possible. They'll probably split things between A and B. We'll see what their defensive setups look like. I'm definitely used to last year's setups just a little bit more, so obviously the Cypher setup is a little new to me, but excited to see it.
That goes there.
As it looks like a full push over towards B for the Trailblazers here in round 13.
right here.
Pistol round going to be ever important here. Mustangs unfortunately lost it in the first half of this game. They'll look to regain it. They'll look to take the win here in the second half. Zop makes his way through. He'll pull back out.
They found my wire.
Doki able to grab the first kill of the second half of this game. Meanwhile,
Cage
sight completely open. You see the rest of the Mustangs will probably start to make their way over. The plant is going to be on B
Spike
side.
planted.
Tagged.
Wizop able to grab one. He'll take that Cypher duel down. Doki not able to grab anything there. Wizop able to grab his second of this maiden round. Earth will fall.
Last
Yo will
player
also
standing.
fall. Maidmar the last one.
One enemy remaining.
Maidmar able to get halfway through the defuse. And he'll grab the last one. Mustangs
Please,
grab
please.
the first win in the second
Come
half
on,
of
I got
this
you, I
game.
got
A clutch win for
Let's
Maidmar.
go.
He's able to take down 2 on his own. What a great round for the Mustangs. Gives them a lot of great economy as round, I believe this is round 14 begins. Mustangs going to look to extend their lead yet again. The largest lead of the night has been 2. Both the Mustangs and Trailblazers have held a 2-round lead. The Mustangs able to hoping to grab a 2-round lead and make it stick this time. Looking like the push is going to be over towards A site for the Trailblazers. We'll see what the Mustangs are able to do on the defensive end here. All 5 going down that Main Street Avenue. Yo, the only one really in a defensive position right now.
Careful now.
Yo, through the smoke as well as Wizop. They'll both fall.
Spike planted.
You see the rest of the Mustangs take their placements.
They're concussed.
Earth able to grab one before he is taken out. Maidmar gonna look to make his impact known as well.
One enemy remaining.
Doki able to grab one. Maidmar able to grab another. Maidmar will grab the defuse here, and the Mustangs will take a 2-round
Team
lead.
ace.
And it's a team ace
Wingman
for the
for the
Mustangs.
win.
I didn't even see that one. For those of you that have never seen a team ace before, have never played the game of Valorant before, that is when each member of the Mustangs kills exactly one member of the opposing team. In this case, it's the Trailblazers at the unfortunate end of the team ace. So means that, you know, Maidmar killed, everyone killed one in that round. Of course, no Phoenix or Clove ultimates used, so you don't get more than 5 kills in that round. But great work by the Mustangs, a great teamwork by them. We enter into this next round. Another full man rush towards this site. Earth able to grab one. A nice little kill out of him.
Hawk out. Blinded. Hawk out. Blinded.
Multiple blindings there. Earth able to grab another. He re-pulls out the shotgun, re-engages, and he will unfortunately fall. Meanwhile, rest of the Mustangs in beautiful defensive positions right now. A little bit of a deadlock here. They wait to see who will move first. Obviously, the advantage here is to the Mustangs. It's a 4v5. Sees the Cypher,
left.
unfortunately not able to take him out.
I know exactly where you are.
Just like that, it's a 2v3. Yo, able to grab one. He'll look for more.
Wrong buddy out. Spike planted.
So we see Wizop get to sight. Yo there as well. About to get an engagement.
Satchel out. One enemy remaining.
Yo, able to grab one while blinded there.
This is no problem.
The grenade is out. Forces the movement there. Yo, able to get the kill. And will the Mustangs be able to defuse in time? 1.19 seconds on the clock. A little too close to comfort if you ask me. I know it could get a lot closer. But the Mustangs extend their lead to 3. The largest lead of the night here. Remember, it is first to 13. And the Mustangs still on the defensive end. They will continue to be on the defensive end for the rest of the match. I'm not sure why I said that. But they're going to look to keep up this defensive. They've won every round since the swap. And I'm hoping I didn't just jinx them, but that might be on me. I apologize.
This goes here.
Full moves over toward B site for the Trailblazers as they look to blaze a trail into the winning column for this next round.
I've got your trail.
Cage triggered.
Wizop able to grab one through the smoke.
Cage triggered.
Wizop able to grab another. Gets that rest of the Trailblazers team on the run. Able to blind one. 3 members of the Trailblazers left as they move their way around.
Blinded.
Wizop takes this initial stand. 3 of them make their way through. Wow, almost takes one out with a grenade there. Very lucky. Earth able to grab one in the background. It's the spike carrier.
One enemy remaining.
Earth with a 3K. Takes out the remaining Trailblazers. As things are looking good for the Mustangs, they extend their lead to 4 on the night. Looking to, as it looks like an attacker's timeout. We got a minute worth of time out here. Mustangs in a beautiful position right now, up by 4. It is currently 6-10. Remember, it is first to 13. The Mustangs in an excellent position so far, playing really well on the defensive end. Looks like some really great communication. I think that's what's really giving the Mustangs the edge here, is that even when 1 or 2 of them go down, you see the ways that they move things around, and it creates a really great atmosphere for all 5 of the Mustangs. And with things this close, it has really made the difference in these 4 rounds that have been played since the swap. A look at our scoreboard. Forgot the word for a second there, but puts the Mustangs in a great position here tonight, really capitalized by great performances by all 5 of the Mustangs. As we could see, Wizop really leading the team with 19 kills. And only 5 deaths. Timeout has come and gone. Mustangs once again look to set up a stellar defense like they have in the rounds prior. Here we go, another round has begun. Yo, taking some of those pixel perfect angles. As we will see what he is able to do. A little bit of bait and switch out of the Mustangs here. Able to grab one. And Earth hungry for more. He's spraying that team. Meanwhile, on A's side, it looks like the Trailblazers have fully taken their efforts over there. Got 2 Mustangs over there, Yo being one of them. And he's able to grab a nice little kill.
One
Whiz
enemy
up, able to
remaining.
grab one. Yo, able to
down
grab another.
A.
He'll move things forward.
Satchel out.
Sees the last one and a flawless out of the
Now that
Mustangs.
was a work of art.
And again, the Mustangs extend their lead, this time to 5. We'll take a look at the stat lines here. As I'm getting flamed a little bit for my dad jokes that will never stop. In chat, Retro, I see you, but this is why you don't cast with me anymore. As the Mustangs look to extend their lead yet again, bring it to match point. In a beautiful position. It looks like a full move over towards A site for the Trailblazers. So look to get back into their winning ways. The Mustangs in a great position. Yo, taking the same angle he did last time. It's a great angle. Got him a great little kill. So look to move things over on the other side. Just so touch and go for all 5 of these Mustangs. See exactly what.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Able to dodge the ultimate. Won't be able to get out of the way. The Phoenix main bar with some quick revenge.
Here comes the party. Satchel out.
Mustangs definitely not the positioning that they want to take here, but they will take it. All 5 or all 4 of the remaining Mustangs trying to do all they can.
Caught one.
Able to grab one, looking for more. Whiz up with
Down
2.
B.
And that spike is
One
down
enemy
on
remaining.
B site. Yo, with a nice little double kill. 12 seconds left on the clock with an able to pick up spike. No, they won't. Whiz up with a 3K. Gives the Mustangs 12-6.
Match point.
Just like it just said, we are in match point. Mustangs looking to take game 1, win this first game of the season.
Oh, this is a nice place. This should do. That goes there. This goes here.
Another what of a setup from the Trailblazers as they look to take B site.
My camera is destroyed.
Prepare for hellfire!
They found
Looks
my
like the
wire.
Trailblazers really want to take site here through B.
Cage triggered.
Spike planted.
Soon through the wall. Things looking fairly close. Rest of the Mustangs make their way over. So still a 5v5. That spike still planted.
Grenade.
Get some good damage. Yo, with a double kill.
Baby.
Those grenades are dangerous. Whiz up with another. The defuse has
enemy
been
remaining.
started. Yo will unfortunately fall. But the Doki with the operator able to grab one. And the Mustangs get the win in game 1. I hope, yes. 2.16
Thank
seconds on the
Wingman.
clock.
Come on,
Mustangs
Mustangs.
take it in
Hell
game
yeah.
1. They'll go up
My crew
1-0
delivers.
over the Trailblazers, and it's exactly what you want to see out of the Mustangs here. Obviously, a couple of times down by 1 or 2 rounds as we take a look at the final scoreboard here. Take a little bit of a look at our timelines. But again, Mustangs in an excellent position as we get ready to go for game 2. Things looking up for the Mustangs. Obviously, before the swap, things dead even 6-6. And as we get post-swap, Mustangs just take it 6-7 rounds in a row for them. So they took a really decisive victory over the Trailblazers, move things back to the studio now, and an excellent, excellent game out of the Mustangs there. I see you guys all cheering in chat for them, but I don't have much to say, as they really put themselves in an excellent position tonight. Constant adjustments out of the Mustangs is really what got them the win in game one. We kind of saw it. They were testing the waters. I think that's why we saw the score so even in that first 12 rounds, 6-6 at the swap. So it puts the Mustangs in an excellent position going into that back half there, where they're able to see all the adjustments. They saw kind of how the Trailblazers played, and they went, all right, we know we kind of have an idea of how you guys are going to play on the attacking end. Let's try a couple of things. Let's communicate really well. And it's really what got them the win in game one. An excellent, excellent game. Really huge shout out to one of the newest members of the team, WizUp, who just really ran with the game. But things evenly spread out amongst all five of them, amongst Maidmar, amongst Yo, WizUp, and everyone else. It really put them in an excellent position here. Really big shout out to Earth, who, you know, in some of those closer games really picked up for the rest of the team. WizUp, obviously, in almost every round had himself a kill, really didn't die all that much, and the rest of the Mustangs really playing beautifully. I know I didn't shout them all out, but all five of them playing that first game immaculately in order to get the win. Obviously not perfect, but we're not looking for perfect, we're looking for wins. So it really put the Mustangs in an incredible position as we look to get things started here in game two. Looks like we'll be going over to Ascent. Mustangs back on the attacking end, and as it looks like the Trailblazers will be going back on the defensive end. And I really did like what I saw out of the Trailblazers on the defensive end. They really tried a lot of different strategies there, a lot of really bold ones. I don't typically see that strategy going into bathroom, where you kind of see the Trailblazers wanting to grab that extra ult point. It really proved pivotal in a couple of matches where they were able to take out Yo a couple of times, as he tried to get a couple of kills as well. And once again, like I said, especially in those first 12 rounds, what it really came down to is who could get that sneaky little kill. We saw Yo, WizUp, and a few others falling in those first couple of kills, and it really made the difference on both sides of the field. When the Mustangs got those first couple of cheeky picks, it really meant that when those huge engagements started, it gave the Mustangs a huge advantage, multiple angles to shoot from, and it looked like the Mustangs were able to shore that up even in the second half, where they went 7 straight. We saw that when the Mustangs really emphasized those first engagements, really tried to go 1 or 2 up, and even when they weren't able to, when they went down by 1, when they went down by 2, didn't let them get them down, emphasized those multi-angle attacks where we want you to look one way, but we'll shoot you from the other. Really great bait and switch, something that I saw in chat. Not really sure which round it was from, but Mustangs really utilizing that bait and switch gameplay in order to keep the Trailblazers consistently on their toes, taking really nice and fun angles. I think that's the big emphasis here, is that they're playing those same angles like we see on A site, like we see on B site, but especially, you know, I love to see it on B site. Believe it was, I'm looking at the team here, believe it was WizUp and Yo who took that off angle towards the top near the teleporters of B, as opposed to inside the shipping container or behind it in that back hallway. And when you take angles like that, it well and truly puts you in a position where the other team is second guessing all of their decisions and using a lot of utility on pieces of the map where it's going to serve zero purpose. I think we saw 4 or 5 smokes, a couple of cages set up, and as well as a couple of bomb buddies set out. And because the Mustangs weren't in those easily predictable spots, it really meant that it was all wasted utility. And the Mustangs went in there, used their utility, some of it wasted, some of it not. But even then, using their utility on the attack, on the defense, to be able to create those illusions of, oh, we're over here, but no, we're actually on the other side of the map with different games. And it really put them in an excellent position. I think we're in a little bit of a break right now, which is why I'm going so deep into my analysis, which I'm hoping I'm doing pretty well. But again, the Mustangs playing incredibly well into that first round. Yeah, we are on a 5-minute break as these teams get a little bit of water, get a little bit of energy, and get things started for this second game. For those of you that have never watched competitive Valorant in the NJCAAE games until the playoffs are best 2 out of 3. So we will definitely see a map 2. We're going to Ascent for map 2, and we'll see what they're able to pull out here. And again, I really, really loved what the Mustangs are able to do with attempting to move things around. And again, that doesn't just extend to the Mustangs. We saw a lot of movement out of the Trailblazers. We did see in the back half of that game similar strategies on the attacking end, moving as a team. That strength in numbers mentality is really there for a team like the Trailblazers, who really succeeded in the first 12 rounds as they were on the defense, when they were together as a team, when they overloaded one of the sites, say it was A, say it was B, using that strength of numbers to really take some creative angles and take down the Mustangs' numbers as much as possible. You know, I was talking about that strategy before into Bathroom, and when that strategy succeeded for the Trailblazers, it was when they had 2, and it really kept members of the team like Yo on the Mustangs guessing on where they were going to be, having that backup there. So I think that's why they went with those 5-man strategies on that attacking end, but unfortunately not playing out the way they wanted to. We saw a couple of rounds where they kind of split the team, but really that was the strategy that they practiced and that they went with, and it did get them some really good kills on some of the Mustangs. But unfortunately for them, the Mustangs were able to regroup beautifully and really play into that mob mentality. We saw from Yo in that last round a beautiful 2K grenade where he's just able, he knows exactly where they're going to stand in the shipping container as the Mustangs corner them in. And that's the real flaw to the 5-man strategy, is that when you're moving together as a team and you're all focused on 1 to 2 opponents, it really allows for the opposing team to come in with 3 or 4 angles and play creatively. That's when those grenades that you typically see going as a method to just push other teams out of the way. Especially with that grenade, I believe it wasn't Sky, but I believe it was Yo using that cluster grenade. You don't typically see kills with that, but multiple times in this game we saw the get kills because you see the Mustangs distracting on one end. Hey, look at me, and even if they fall, Yo's able to get in there, turn the ties with the double kill grenade, and push the Mustangs forward just a little bit. And my ramblings can be over as we get ourselves on to game 2. Operators on to Ascent. Mustangs on the left side of your screen. They will be on the defensive end first, looking to keep the good times going on the defensive end. They were able to take the last 7 defensive rounds on the previous map. Ascent, one of my favorite maps, mainly because it's one of the only maps in the game that I know. So obviously puts us in a good position here for map 2. Mustangs looking to take the win here after a 13-6 win on the first map of the night. They're going to look to take another decisive victory here in map 2 in order to end off their night on a high, get a win here, their first match of the varsity season. Wizop looking with that KO. We got Doki with the Jet pick, I believe. We got a KJ pick. So it looks like we might have some technical difficulties on the Mustang side. Mainmar yet to have a pick. We'll see what they're able to do. Are we pulling out of the game? We going into the game? I believe we're going in. We are heading out of the game. As it looks like Maymar may have timed out of the game, so might be moving over to a timeout here. And of course, the technical difficulties keep on rolling. I'll bring it back to the studio just for a second. And You know, you can't make this up. We've had so many technical difficulties on both ends. Maidmar's PC froze on character select. Obviously, as we know, Mustangs able to make accommodations for the Trailblazers. I expect nothing less out of the Trailblazers as we go into game 2. Both these teams have been super courteous all night, which I think is huge in a league like the NJCAAE. As it looks like Maidmar able to bring it back into the game. We'll see if he's able to survive. These teams just joking around with one another. And it's exactly what you love to see in this game of Valorant. Maidmar get to select a character, so I'm not sure if his PC is frozen again. But again, Mustangs in a beautiful position here tonight in order to get the victory here. And I want to give huge props at this point to the Trailblazers. Been an incredibly courteous team. Mustangs have as well. Both teams incredibly accommodating of technical issues. I'm just glad I haven't run into my own technical issues yet, because I would hate to see the teams not have any on their end, and for Stream to get dive bombed by an errant crash like we had last week. Obviously, I don't want to jinx it, but Mustangs in a beautiful position here. Same picks: KO, Jet, KJ, Omen. I do not know who Yo is playing. Sova. So, Mustangs lineup heading into game 2. We got Wizop on KO, Doki on Jet, Yo on Sova, Earth on Killjoy, and Maidmar on Omen. Meanwhile, on the side of the Trailblazers, we got a Sova, Jet, Reyna, Killjoy, and Brimstone. Mustangs, like I said before, on the defensive end of things first. So they'll look to keep the good times rolling as they've won the last 7 defensive rounds straight. Ascent, a fun map for the Mustangs. I remember seeing this a lot last season. So obviously a map that Maidmar and Doki are very familiar with. I believe every fan of Valorant is familiar with this map. Mustangs, again, splitting their cards evenly between left and right. One in the center. I believe that is Maidmar on that Omen pick. And here we go. Game 2. Once again, that strategy of all 5 members of the Trailblazers making their way onto this B site, I believe. Shock Dart is out. He'll take 2. Doki able to grab 1. He'll grab 2. Doki with 3. Maidmar will unfortunately fall to 1. Yo with 10 health. Not able to do all that much. Doki sees 2. Wizop able to grab 1. Earth will move things forwards. It's a 1v3 Mustangs advantage. They'll go in with multiple angles. Wizop will catch him lacking. Mustangs take the win in round 1. Excellent moves from the Mustangs. Doki and Wizop, 3 and 2 kills respectively. Gives them a nice little lead here. Wally from the Trailblazers, 2 excellent kills as well, able to shut down, I believe, Doki, who had that triple kill going. And I believe the second member, Maidmar, as well, who took some big damage there. Shot out to, I believe it was Maidmar. No, it was Yo who had got the 2 hits with the shock dart. And a different strategy out of the Trailblazers as they move things over, moving out from 3 angles. You see Maidmar connecting with 1 or 2 members.
Shadows traveling.
So close. This is the fun of being able to have all spec. I know when the players might see each other. The players definitely do not, and that's what makes this so funny when they're right beside each other on these walls. Looking like a move over towards A site.
Bomb grenade out.
Earth able to grab one. Wizop able to grab two.
One enemy remaining.
And it will be one enemy remaining on the back of
30
site looking for the
seconds
3K.
Flawless.
Wizop able to grab it. And with that 3K, Mustangs up 2-0 over the Trailblazers. Wizop already with 5 kills. Yo, the only one on the Mustangs without a kill as of yet, but we know that that will change incredibly soon. Again, the Mustangs in a beautiful position as we enter into round 3. Past 2 wins have been on them. And we know that the Trailblazers have it in them to win multiple rounds. So they're going to hope to get back on the board here. Earth with a sheriff in his hands, looking for anything and everything he can. Doki sees one, not able to get the hit off. Earth will unfortunately fall. Sees one in his crosshairs, not able to do much there.
Charge. Flash. Flashbang.
Sees 3, looking for 3. Wizop able to grab him.
Down A.
Admar will
One
fall.
enemy remaining.
Yo, able to grab 1.
Take flight.
And a Mustangs win there from Doki. I believe gets him through the wall. An incredible move by all 5 of the Mustangs. Another timeout, this time taken again by the Trailblazers as they look to regroup here. Mustangs up by 3. Looking like the Trailblazers trying to put a little bit of a hold on the bleeding there and get back into the winners column. Had a couple of really, really nice strategies there. Able to take down a few of the Mustangs here and there, but Mustangs able to bounce back, grab a couple of good strategies, especially Wizop, who has just been beautiful. No matter which gun he's carrying, no matter which strategy he's in, got himself a nice little 3K in multiple rounds in this second map. And it's something that I haven't seen in a minute, but I'm happy to see it as of right now. About 15 seconds left on that timeout. And what I really like seeing out of the Trailblazers here is they try to get this game back in their own territory. A lot of different strategies here. A lot of emphasis in that mid lane in the last round, whereas during round 2, they really split things. So we'll see what they're able to do here.
Gun here.
With round 4. It looks like once again splitting. Or I might stand corrected, looking over towards A. Mustangs send 2 over towards A.
They tire. We don't.
And again, it looks like the Trailblazers going with this 5-stack strategy. Over towards A site. Wizop. Someone's able to suppress 5. Mustangs make their way over. Earth taking that off angle. And again, that bunched up strategy from the Trailblazers. So they look to take this round away from the Mustangs. They all start to move around. A lot of utility used so far from both teams. Two over on A. Meanwhile, 2, or at least 1, moving into the mid lane. Not going to have any clue where Earth is.
30 seconds left.
With 30 seconds in engagement here,
Spike down
Earth
A.
trying to get one, not able to
enemy
grab
remaining.
it. And with 1 enemy left, flawless out of the Mustangs. Yo, able to grab that final kill. Unfortunately not on him for most of that engagement, so I apologize for that. But a flawless out of the Mustangs. They extend their lead to 4.
Alarm bot out.
Excited to see what strategies we'll get out of the Mustangs and out of the Trailblazers as we enter into round 5. Mustangs with that 4-round lead. Remember, the largest lead of the night has only really been 6.
That's my job.
Or 7 if you include that final round out of the Mustangs. So excited to see how they'll all move.
Fragment.
You see them moving as an entire unit here. All moving through mid. Looking like they're going to try to move over towards A site.
The fun begins.
Bomb grenade out.
Earth able to grab one on the tail end there. As the rest of the members of this team make their way onto A site. Wizop will force the ball. Maidbar able to grab one. Doki able to grab another. Doki with 2. Doki
Spike
looking
planted.
for 3. The spike has been planted. Earth able to grab that final kill. As Doki will try to get the defuse off. He'll go halfway. Gets himself a little bit of money. Earth will grab the next little bit of money, and the Mustangs find themselves up by 5 after 5. You see a shocked little penguin. Don't shoot the penguin, Doki. All right, I'm not going to show Doki for the next round. I am upset. Ugh, Doki taking out the penguin, which is so unfortunate. You hate to see it. So we see a first-time chatter in chat. Yes, Wizop is insane. Doki also insane. I think he's insane for shooting the cute little penguin in the face. But obviously, all right, we're moving off of that. Wizop. Oh, I missed the operator shot with Wizop.
Flashbang.
Great move out of him. Looking down mid for anything. Grenades, a lot of utility being thrown down mid right now.
Bomb grenade out.
Earth looking for anything and everything. Wizop! Again,
Spike
I missed
down
another
mid.
operator kill.
There.
Yo, able to get another. He'll move things forward.
One enemy remaining.
Doki able to grab another. Earth moves things forward. And Doki gives the Mustangs a flawless. I feel like I can't act fast enough here. As I missed 2 operator shots. I think I missed 3 at the end of that. But Wizop with the operator trying to take over for News. News on the JV team this season because he's not a full-time student. So Wizop with the operator. That won't be a tongue twister later in the season. Obviously puts the Mustangs in a great position. They're up by 6. The ties the largest lead of the night.
Swarm grenade.
They're going to hope to bring it to 7 here in round 7.
Standing ahead.
Wall. So loud. Slowly as these teams move around each other, a couple of flanking members of the Trailblazers as they hope to get their sights on B this round.
You should run.
Attacking Killjoy.
Destroyed.
Earth finds themselves in the middle of it. Rest of the Mustangs able to avoid it.
Bomb grenade out.
Suppression for Earth. Some nice utility used to save Earth there. Earth gets out of it. He'll be able to grab one. Multiple members of the Trailblazers on
30
site.
seconds
Earth
left.
able to take one
One
down.
enemy
Doki
remaining.
grabs another.
Spike down B.
And Doki with the 3K gives the Mustangs another flawless. They extend their lead to the largest of the night,
Everyone's motor functions
7-0.
I know humans get tired.
And again, I apologize. I feel like I'm not on the right person for the last like 2 or 3 rounds. Hopefully I'll be able to get back to it in this next round. We'll see what the Mustangs are able to do here in round 8. On a really nice win streak so far. Full buy out of the Trailblazers as they hope to get any type of money into this, injected into their team. Get any type of win injected to the team as well. Earth able to grab one off the rip. There's the Mustangs move their way around, silently trying to track wherever these Trailblazers might be. Might see an engagement out of Maidvar. The rest of the Trailblazers making their way over towards the mid lane. One, he'll take down one, looking for more. Wizop able to grab one. Still look for more.
One enemy remaining.
Yo, taken out by one, and another defender's victory. Earth able to get behind, take him out. It was a 3v1. Mustangs with a huge advantage. They extend their lead to 8. Some excellent gameplay out of the Mustangs here on the defensive end. They take every advantage that they can, every attack angle that they can, and it goes back to that strategy, that bait and switch strategy that I was talking about earlier, where the Mustangs are taking as weird of an angle as possible, and then having one of their friends go out and be like, hey, look at me, I'm right here at the angle that you are expecting. And it really gives the Mustangs a huge advantage. Again, Wizop with the operator, taking a really good angle. Looking for anything and everything here in round 9.
There.
Sightlines are oh so close.
Cooling down.
.40 seconds left on the clock.
Revealing area.
Prepare for
There they
hellfire.
Ultimates are out. Mustangs dodge out of the way. Earth able to grab one. Earth able to
Spike
grab two
down
before he's
A.
taken out. Maidvar as well will fall. Yo, looking to get
drone.
any type. Wizop able to grab one.
Spike planted.
Spike is planted on A. It's a 3v2. Mustangs advantage. Hard sight to take down though.
One enemy remaining.
Yo, able to grab one through the wall. He's gonna look to grab another. Yo, able to grab the final kill. Mustangs will get the defuse. Okay. Wizop able to grab the defuse there, and the Mustangs find themselves up by 9. So look to continue this lead and throw it into double digits. So we are now 3 rounds away from the swap. Mustangs once again in an excellent position here as it's looking like as it is truly looking like the Trailblazers throwing every strategy they can at the wall, but the Mustangs taking it all down with ease. Once again, the Trailblazers looking to go for this 5-man oppressive power onto B site. And again, they're moving quickly.
Defeated.
Yo, able to grab one through the wall. Doki with 2.
Spike
Yo with
down
another.
B. enemy remaining.
Yo, able to grab one, and with one enemy remaining, it's 3v1. Pretty much get to use whatever they want against this guy. And Wizop, I'm not even able to switch to him fast enough with that operator. Able to get the final kill. Mustangs extend their lead to double digits. We are now just 2 rounds away from the swap here. And the Mustangs playing this game beautifully. They've really learned the strategies of the Trailblazers, especially on this defensive side.
Turret out.
They've really been able to shut down this team that was really giving them a hard time in the first half as things were even of the last game. But obviously, as we enter into round 11, the Mustangs really putting in a good position here.
Revealing area. Take flight.
Neymar able to grab one. The rest of the Mustangs make their way through.
The hunt begins.
Earth able to grab one, looking for more.
Down, mid.
Earth not able to grab two. Neymar
One
makes
enemy
his way
remaining.
forward. Wizop turns the corner. And he'll be able to grab it. Another defender's win. Mustangs extend their lead to 11, and not much more to say about it than
Last
that.
round before the switch.
The Mustangs looking to bring it to match point. A flawless first half from them would be absolutely incredible on this second map of the season. Trailblazers looking to get back into things, grab that first win, try to shift the momentum a little bit as we enter into the swap. Mustangs have 3 ultimates to use here, 3 fun ultimates to use, while the Trailblazers only with 1 to try to grab an advantage.
Nowhere to run!
Multiple ultimate, 1 ultimate coming out from the Trailblazers as Yo able to grab one. Shock darts come out. Yo able to grab another, making his way around. Yo with a third, looking for that
down
ace.
B.
Meanwhile, rest of the Mustangs in their positions.
1 enemy remaining.
Earth able to grab one. Wizop looking for the last one. Mustang bring it to match point. A flawless first half of the game.
Switching sides. Match point.
And it's match point for the Mustangs as they find themselves now on the attacking end. They're going to look to finish this game out with a nice little victory, move their way into the Friday with a nice little victory under their belt against the Trailblazers.
Turret out.
15 seconds till the first round after the swap will begin.
Here.
Mustangs want to make this the last round of this game, of this match even. So they look to take a 2-0 victory over the Trailblazers.
Ah!
34 health out of Earth. He'll move over to the other side. Meanwhile, Wizop playing everything slowly. Seems Sun not able to do much.
There.
Wizop will unfortunately fall as the rest of the Mustangs make their way onto site. Yo able to grab one. Spike has been planted, this time on the A site. Midbar and Doki all the way on the site right now. Midbar and Doki both grabbing one.
Enemy
Looking
remaining.
for more. Earth is able to grab it.
Shadows traveling.
One enemy stands between the Mustangs and a victory here tonight. They're on site. Doki gets the final kill. The
Attackers
Mustangs
win.
win against the Trailblazers. 13-0. Grab that win. An excellent first game out of the Mustangs. As I believe I hear cheering on the other side of the wall. That's the fun of being in the Bluebell campus. Take a quick look at the scoreboard. A look at the timeline as well. I'll go through this rather quickly. GG's from the Mustangs. an incredible game. A GG's from the Trailblazers as well. These teams both super respectful throughout, but the Mustangs grab a 13-0 win here on Ascent. I told you that this was a map that the Mustangs absolutely loved, and tonight that proved pivotal as they get a 13-0 victory here in map 2, a 13-6 victory on map 1. An excellent way to end out the night, but of course, our stream does not end there. We're going to take a little bit of a break, and then we'll come back with an interview to talk to one of our Mustangs about a spectacular game. We'll be right back.
Wherever you go, I'll go. Wherever you go, I'll go. Wherever you go, I'll go. Wherever you go.
Looking to start your weekend early? Whether it's for a bite to eat or to sip on one of our signature cocktails, look no further than Jack's Bar and Grill inside Rivers Casino. Enjoy classic American pub food while taking in views of the Delaware River. Then stay for live karaoke with Dr. Thunder every Thursday night. Head to riverscasino.com for more information, and we'll see you this weekend. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Deep in America's most horrifying woods lies the legendary Valley of Fear, featuring the original haunted hayride. What will you find in the cornfields? Shipwreck Cove and a pirate Captain Ghost to take your soul. FrightTour.com says one of the best we have ever been on. Get on board America's original haunted hayride and a night of fear. Get tickets now at valleyofear.com.
Close your eyes and take a ride with new Tic Tac Citrus Adventure. Awaken your senses with harmonies of sour and tangy fruit flavors. Picture the vibrant trio of mandarin, lemon, and lime as each flavor mingles to create a refreshing symphony. Pick up a pack and dive into new Tic Tac Citrus Adventure. Visit at Tic Tac USA on social to share the good vibes.
First-rate town, and all you ever notice are the ways it stretched too far. Well, it has been knocked down, but some of us are still left here between the scars. And when you look around, all you ever notice is you cannot see the stars. This is a first-rate town, you know. You just can't see very far. You can never leave, 'cause they'll all it against me. You can never leave, 'cause they'll all it against me. You can never leave, 'cause they'll all it against me. You can never leave. But when the last door closed, you packed your clothes and went back to Montreal. Said it was colder there, a chill hangs in the air, it helps you forget it all. You left an empty bookshelf that I didn't fill till fall. This is a first-rate town, you know. You just don't see it at all. You can never leave, 'cause they'll all it against me.
And welcome back. I am joined here by Earth, who first game as a Mustang, an incredible win. How's it feel to get this first win out of the way?
It's finally starting. I mean, we've been waiting for the seasons to start because it's October now, which is stupid.
Yeah, I can completely understand. I'm going to turn up your gain a little bit. Sorry. Hopefully that will pick you up a little bit better, but obviously a huge win for you. Obviously waiting until October to do it is one thing, but a great win out of the way. Obviously with that long lead up time, and especially because this team has been created for a long time, what have you guys done as a team to prepare for this first match tonight?
Not a whole lot. I mean, we played scrims like maybe twice, in the 4 weeks leading up to this. But other than that, I don't really think we've done much as a team. It's just been mostly just queuing for comp like on our own.
Yeah, well, obviously those few scrims that you guys have had together have proved really well tonight. Obviously that first game, it was 6-6 after the first half of the game. What was the mentality going into the back half of that game that led to 7 straight and that victory in game 1?
I didn't even realize that we won 13-6. We were just messing around, I guess. I mean, we were happy we didn't play awfully in the attack half because it's definitely a defense-sided map. So 6-6 was just perfectly fine with us.
Yeah, and obviously defensive end looked really good there. What was the mentality? What were the adjustments that you guys made going into game 2? Obviously, Ascent is a little bit of a catch-all map. So what do you guys do to prepare for Ascent in game 2? What was the mindset?
I mean, we just came off of 7-0 in defense on behind, so we pulled that over to Ascent and went 12-0 for defense.
Yeah, I mean, that's huge. I haven't seen that from you guys a whole lot in the year and a half that you guys have been a full team of Valorant. So what does that mean, in the second game as a team, a young team who hasn't had a lot of time to really prepare together? What does it mean to go 13-0 in your second game truly as a team?
We were all hyped. I mean, we're just looking forward to the season now.
Yeah, obviously it's going to be a really, really fun season for you guys. I'm really looking forward to everything that you guys have. Obviously, you're new to the program, new to the team. What have you enjoyed so far about being a part of Mustangs esports, but specifically the Valorant sections of the team?
I guess the community's I've played with them a couple times, deathmatch before our game. JV Black, I think, for some of them. JV Red. I don't know. But, I mean, we just played together even without us being on the same team, so...
Yeah, obviously great to know everyone, get to really integrate with everyone here. So that's fantastic, and glad that you're having a really fun time with the program so far, and definitely looking forward to everything that's to come for this team. As someone who doesn't play a lot of Valorant, this is probably one of my favorite games to stream, as it's just so much fun, especially as I get to know the game more. To watch you guys play this game that you guys love and to understand it more, it's just been absolutely incredible. So definitely looking forward to everything that this season has to offer. Before we end the stream, any shout outs that you want to give to your team, to your coaches, and just to anyone in chat? I think you had a couple of fans in chat.
I don't know anyone in chat.
Oh, so. Well, I thought I saw your name at least once, but...
I have no idea.
Any shout outs to give?
Nope.
Well, all good. We are going to end the stream there. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Please join us tomorrow as our Rocket League team faces off in yet another match in Tier 3 of the NJCAAE. And for the first time, we stream our newest game, Rainbow Six Siege, at 7:30 p.m. So make sure to make it for those streams tonight. Until then, I am Corrupted. Have yourselves a wonderful evening.
Don't you notice